AMD FSR 3 is out now in The Last of Us Part 1, but DLSS is reportedly smoother. As anticipated earlier this month, the PC version of The Last of Us Part 1 has been updated to version 1.1.3 to add support for AMD FSR 3 super resolution and frame generation. Unfortunately, though, early reports of this implementation aren't exactly flattering. The author of the benchmarking software CapFrameX, for example, wrote on Twitter, "I've just tested it on the RTX 4090. 60 FPS plus DLSS feels snappier than 120 FPS plus FG. DLSS also offers the better image quality." Another user likened The Last of Us Part 1 to the last Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora patch, which somehow made AMD FSR 3 worse. It's the same BS as Avatar since the last update. It basically reports double the real frame rate, probably duplicating frames, but the feeling is exactly like half of that. Say you use the in-game FPS cap to 60 FPS, it will show 120 FPS but same feeling as 60. CapFrameX added, "Yes, I can confirm that. FG doesn't feel smooth." Weirdly enough, it is being reported that the AMD FSR 3 mod released by Luke FC in late 2023 feels more fluid. As such, it may be an issue with FSR 3.03, which is also the version used in Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora's latest update, and in RoboCop, Rogue City. Both of them feel like The Last of Us Part 1 in this regard. YouTuber Ancient Gameplays said, "With this in mind, I can only think of, once again, the 3.03 version of FSR 3 presented by AMD being the issue. I don't see any other chance since the modded version works well. The same goes for RoboCop, I go with the mod for RoboCop and the mod works perfectly. The game just performs as it should, really smooth. As soon as we go with the official implementation, the game performs like crap." If that's truly the case, we can only hope the new AMD FSR 3 version will be fixed shortly. Meanwhile, we'll reach out to AMD to check if they are aware of the issue.